Welcome back to Tidy TV. You're joining us here on an outside broadcast somewhere in the United Kingdom at a famous DJ's house.
Through the keyhole. Through the DJ keyhole.
Indeed. If you look beyond us there,
this is the house.
It's a big bugger.
When would you say it was built, Andy?
I would say this is a recent development, Amadeus.
Would you say within the last 2 years?
I would say, in fact, I know that this particular DJ's lived here for about a year. So
a year, 1 year, there's a clue there.
Now,
is it a clue?
Before we approached the house, we skimmed past
the cars.
A couple of very nice cars on the drive. I'm going to make a note of those two cars. This one needs cleaning.
So this person's obviously not looking after their car, are they? Would you say they need cleaning?
They're a busy person. This one's dirty.
And this one's clean?
This one's clean, so maybe there's a partner involved who's got a little bit more time.
Are we looking for two people here, Andy, or are we looking for one?
Well, there's going to be two people in there.
There is. But there's going to be one key person that we're concentrating on, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we're not looking at a duo like the Tidy Boys.
Right.
Not that we live together like
lovers.
Morecambe and Wise.
Carry on. Have you made notes there?
Yeah, BMW times 2, in fact.
2 BMWs.
So
let's approach the house, which we've discovered was about, I don't know, 5 years old at the most.
Nah, 2.5.
2?
You've seen the cars, now let's just approach.
Andy, Sky. They've got Sky.
They've got a dish.
That's digital as well, because you can tell actually by the shape. It's not one of the big old white ones, so they've got Sky digital.
Now note the garden, it's a low maintenance garden. Privet, a nice bush.
Been well trimmed, that bush, so it's somebody who looks after their appearance.
Now note there's a telltale, I don't know if you can see that there, if you just want to zoom in, a telltale fag end there, cunningly disguised amongst the pebbles.
I'll tell you what I found over here.
Go on.
People like a drink, and amongst the pebbles is actually a corkscrew.
Red or white?
I'd say that's white. Hold on. That's Lambrini.
White wine.
That's Lambrini.
It's a low maintenance garden, so this person doesn't have to worry about it. It looks good, no gardening needed.
No, Andy, notice the two huge columns either side of the door. What does that say to you about the person?
Grand.
Grand person.
A grand person, a person that's confident.
A person that likes to stand on their own 2 legs.
2 legs.
So the person's got 2 legs. Can you put that down? Two legs. Person with 2 legs.
2 legs.
Let's try the bell. It's a standard bell.
It's a standard bell.
Ding dong. It could have been a letterbox. It's quite wide. You could get both.
Could you get a record through there?
You could get your hand in. Well, what's that say about the person?
Not sure. Right, let's go into this DJ's house. Let's go through this DJ's keyhole.
Who lives in a house like this?
We're in the house now, we're in the hall. We're going to go through to the lounge. Follow me. Take a look around. Plush. Comfortable.
And I tell you what I've noticed, it's quite a low lamp.
Now then.
So this person's obviously not tall.
Now let's give the kids a clue here. It's obviously not Pete Wardman, because he's 6'6", isn't it?
It's not Pete Wardman, it's not Tall Paul.
So that's taken 2 people off your list straight away.
Can you cross them off? Because I thought it was theirs. It's
Yes.
It's not PVC, is it?
This is the real McCoy.
This is real leather. And here's my favourite, play with it all the time, the Bishop. Whoa, what have you found down here? I just make a point, they've only got Sky Digital and not Sky Plus.
Right. Sky Digital, not Sky Plus.
So that's the living room. Where are we going next, Andy?
Well, traditionally this would be the dining room, I think. But
it traditionally?
I think you'll see that there's been a bit of a twist to it.
Let's have a look.
Come through.
We've got a pile of records and some CDs been delivered. So this person is a DJ that I would say receives 3 records. Would you say that, Andy?
I think you're right, Amadeus. Let's look at the headphone, because this is a clue.
This is a clue. Now, it's not your Technics and it's not your Sony. It's actually
Your Sennheiser.
a Sennheiser. It's a good headphone.
Sennheiser.
We find they actually break a bit easier though, don't they?
Well, yes, maybe so. But this is the chosen headphone for this particular DJ.
So we've got 2 Technics 1210s, both ironically pitched at +7. So this person likes to play fast.
They like it hard.
So that, can you cross Alan Thompson out? I thought it was Alan. This person likes 12-inch thumpers, or at least has one of their records.
And it's a 12-inch thumpers hard.
It's thumping hard. Bring the funk. Underground rock. I told you somebody buy that. Oh, a record bag.
That's pink.
That's pink. Can you see that? Now, not many men would go around with that, would they?
Lee Haslam would.
Now I notice here, there's a stereo system in the hallway.
Which is, yeah, that's something that you don't see very often.
Now, let's think about it. No, you're right.
You don't.
It's a CDR, so somebody's recorded it for this person to play out, maybe. So does this person play CDRs? Do they?
I don't know.
That rules out John Digweed.
Yeah.
Downstairs toilet.
Because there's
Shut
like,
that, my eyes watering.
there's a lot of giveaways on the wall, so you might have to do a bit of them checkery, you know, things where you do that
Blur.
checkery blur
They
thing.
put it on the face of paedophiles, you know, when they're coming out of court.
Yeah.
The Sun newspaper. This person likes a bit of gossip
A bit of scandal.
and a bit of tit. Map of the country.
This DJ needs to know where they're going.
And I would imagine this person's travelled
The length and breadth.
everywhere. I bet they've even been down to Bude. That's a foot spa. Have a look. Have a look there. There's a foot spa. There's some worn feet been in there. They've got a koala. So this person has recently or has been to Australia. So can you take your logic off that?
Your logic. Your logic.
Come on, come on. Careful with the stairs only because they're very steep.
Right. I don't know if you can see my arse there. Quite nice.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Don't stop there a minute.
What have we got here? We've got a hat. Now, I told you. Put my bet down. I thought it was Boy George.
Yeah, Boy George. Boy George.
What do I think? Boy George? Can you get this? I like when I'm in the bath, I like to sort of kneel up like that. Like that. Shake all the water off.
Yep.
Yeah. Wash me bits like that and get round the back. 2 bars of soap.
There's your towel.
There's me. Oh.
What's happened there?
It's got.
That's not a normal towel, is it?
It's got all red. Is that blood?
That's blood.
So is this person?
Had a bit of a problem.
Is this person had a nosebleed? If it's a male, I'd say a nosebleed. If it's a woman, I'd say put it down. Can we just check that you have got that blur facility, lads? Yeah. Good. So you are blurring that as we speak. It's a mess. So so what you're saying is, if I put my hand in front of that, my hand gets blurred. I've got some hair dye, which could be for male or female. Some hair dye.
You got another hat.
Can you cross off Alex Gold? I think this is a woman's place. It doesn't feel right to me. Blusher, I think it's female, but you know.
Full length mirror.
And I think Andy, it's got to be. Now, are you telling me that's male? We've got to narrow it down. What are we down to? It's either female or Farley.
So,
Let's look at the evidence. There was the front of the house.
the cork and the fag end. They're like a party.
They like a party. There was the cars.
Flash, uncleaned, not much time.
There was a living room. There was a leather sofa. The chessboard. The king and the queen. There was that awful smell when you burped.
Sorry. The pitch control.
Pitch control.
Are at +7. The DJ likes it hard. The 12-inch thumpers record.
The 12-inch thumpers record.
The Sennheiser headphone.
5 pairs.
We then went to the office.
There's a map of Britain. This DJ likes to travel. Then we came upstairs. And then
The hat.
the hat. Then there was the towel.
The towel with something red on it.
So, in the immortal words,
Of Lloyd Grossman.
who lives in a house like this?
Now, let's just turn the mystery guest round. Can you just turn round, please?
please.
And before we reveal
Who this is, you got one last chance to have a guess. Andy?
let's recap. Oh, I think it's Lee Haslam.
Right, you think it's Lee Haslam. I think it's Alex P.
Let's reveal.
Let's reveal who the mystery star is.
It's only Lisa Lashes.
Oh my God.
Who's this wallet? I was trying to rob it.
That's my wallet, please. So there you go. Did you get it right? Lisa Lashes. This is her beautiful house.